There's three mistakes you're making during your sales presentation that are impacting your ability to close more deals. Let's talk about them. The first mistake that sales professionals make when they're presenting to their prospect is they fail to identify what the objective of the meeting is. They fail to ask their prospect what is the goal they want to accomplish by agreeing to meet with them. You see, when we meet with the prospect, we sit and we have a conversation. At that point in time, the prospect has given us their most valuable resource, which is their time. They have said, I'm going to agree to spend time with you to talk to you about your product, service, and offering. What is their goal of meeting with you? Sales reps do not ask this question, and it sets them back because you can identify what is of importance to this prospect, what are potential objections you'll hear later. You'll uncover the true motive of having this meeting. So to fix that, you simply ask the question, Mr. Prospect, thank you for meeting me today. I appreciate your time. What are you hoping to learn with our time we have together today? By simply asking that question in advance, you allow your prospect to tell you everything that they want, everything that's important to them, everything that's not important to them. You'll even have a prospect say, hey, I really want to hear something that can help save me time, something that can help save me money. Or you can hear a prospect say, honestly, I don't know why I'm here. You got 5 minutes, guy. Whatever the answer is, it gives you enough information to know how to direct the rest of your appointment. Number two, the second mistake sales reps are making is they are not setting an agenda up front. It's a two-way conversation. You see, your prospect is going to tell you what their goals and objectives are by simply asking, what are you hoping to learn from our appointment today? In turn, it is now your responsibility to respect your prospect's time by telling them what the agenda for your meeting is. This is a really simple talk track that takes place in the beginning of your appointment, and you simply say, look, during our time together today, Mr. Prospect, I'm going to spend a few minutes asking questions so I can gain clarity. I'm going to give you some options that'll help solve identified problem, and at the end, I'm going to ask you to do business with me. If you lay out that agenda up front in the beginning, it tells your prospect two things. One, you're here to do business. Two, it tells your prospect what to expect during the flow of the conversation. We are sales professionals. We're part of the sales community. It is natural that we're going to ask people to do business with us. If I can set out an agenda in advance and tell you how the agenda is going to go, then if I do that properly, it takes the burden of what happens next. The mystery of, is this person going to be wasting my time? And when you set your sales agenda and you ask for the goal and the objective of your appointment to your prospect in the beginning of your presentation, it allows for all the communication to take place that is going to help you have a strong discovery process. The discovery process is a series of questions designed to identify what is important to your prospect, what are the triggers that are going to move them to take action today. If you jump right into your appointment with the presentation and start presenting your products and start talking about the bells and whistles, you do not have any insight on what is the motive for your prospect agreeing to meet with you, and your prospect doesn't have any insight of how long this appointment is going to take, right? You don't want to sit down for an appointment that runs 40 minutes and your prospect only agreed to meet with you for 20. Identify that in the beginning. And the last mistake sales reps are making, they call their appointment a sales presentation. Quit using the word presentation. Cross it out. It's not a sales presentation, it's an appointment. Every time I hear someone say, hey, I'd like to schedule you for a Zoom presentation, and it happens all the time. People reach out to me in my inbox, they cold call me, they DM me. I'd love to set you up for a presentation so I can show you how my product or service can do XYZ for your company. For crying out loud, quit using the word presentation. It is such a negative connotation. I don't want to sit in a presentation, right? I'll meet you for an appointment. I'll meet you for a Zoom call. I don't want to meet you for a presentation. So take that out of your vocabulary. So that there is the 3 tips to help improve your sales close rate. 1, identify the objective that your prospect has for agreeing to meet with you. 2, set the agenda with time constraints on how the appointment's going to go and how long the appointment's going to take. 3, quit calling your appointment a sales presentation. It's an appointment. Quit using the word presentation. That's what I got for you this week. This is the Catapult to Commission Sales blog. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next week.